everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing super well today, and today's super exciting because I am using an art supply that I have not used in maybe close to like 5 to 10 years, honestly, like actually seriously used it. So I'm very excited to try and delve into this art supply today, which you can probably already tell from the title of this video, but today we're going to be using oil pastels, and I am absolutely stinking terrified, but also very excited. So let's get into it. So as you can also probably tell from the title of this video, this month's theme is based off of Van Gogh, and specifically we're going to be focusing on his Sunflower series, which I think is such a beautiful series, and specifically his third edition of the Sunflower series. I just really love like that blue-green background and just like the whole entire like style type of thing that he used for that one specifically. So that's what we're going to be recreating here for the title page. And yeah, as you can see, I've already done a little bit of like the main line art parts of the spread just because I just wanted it to be done, and the main focus of the video is trying to recreate his art pieces. So for any details, if anyone is interested, I used a 1 size for the thicker lines and a 0.1 for the thinner sizes, and I also decided to do 2 weeks for my weekly spread because that's what's been working well for me lately, just because I've been so busy and all that kind of stuff. So just a reminder that bullet journaling is a tool that is supposed to be helpful, and it's not supposed to be a stressor in your life. So adapt it to whatever your needs are, and anything and everything is acceptable. Do what works best for you. But yeah, so that's kind of like the plan that's happening here. We're gonna have some sunflowers here and all that stuff. So let's get into it. Alright, so the tools that I have today are going to be an eraser to get rid of a little bit of the graphite, but these are the oil pastels that I'm using. They're like the most basic ones. Like, this is the exact same kit that I had back in high school. I've had these for almost 10 years now, so they are a little bit old, but you know, technically should work the same, right? Probably. Let's find out. But yeah, this is the Mungyo Colorful World oil pastel set. There are 24 of them, and this is what they look like. There is a specific picture that I am referencing on Pinterest that kind of did like a mini tutorial on like how to do sunflowers and kind of like recreated Van Gogh's painting. So I'll have that up on screen right now. And also I'll have linked in the description a quick little like 10 tips for beginners or whatever that I watched before delving into this, that kind of like shows you like really basic techniques on how to use oil pastels, and I thought that it was very useful, and the lady was super kind, so if you could go and give her some love if you're interested in trying some oil pastels, definitely go and do that. She seems to be a wonderful artist too. But I'm just going to start off by erasing a little bit of the graphite that is not needed here. We're going to have sunflowers in the middle here, and we're going to see how it goes. Okay, I also have this like slightly damp cloth to wipe my fingers, I think. I don't know. I grabbed it. I thought it would be useful. So I think ochre would definitely be a good one. We could do chrome yellow, and then we can use yellow orange for some darker parts. Definitely some brown for the seedy middles. Desaturated olive green. I think that would look really pretty. This deep green would look good with it as well. Please come out. Thank you. Okay, so we can use some white as the base and put a blue on top and like blend it together so that it goes a little bit like paler. We'll see how that goes. Oops. So the tutorial did something a little bit like this. Just some scribbles. It's hard to see because it's so round. And then we had a little bit of another one here. Okay, this is not bad so far. Not bad. I'm okay. I'm doing great. I'm doing good. Just another small one in the middle here. You can definitely still see a little bit of the graphite, but it's fine. It gives it some charm, you know? Okay, it looks like something. We'll take it. They do the green first, but I don't feel confident about that. So I'm gonna follow my own intuition and go in more with my like sunflower colors first. And a technique that I feel like Van Gogh used a lot was hatching gradients and curved gradients. Curved gradients can definitely be seen within his Starry Night piece. It's like iconic. So curved hatching for gradients and things like that, I think that looks super, super cool. I definitely considered doing the Starry Night piece for the entry page, but I just did not feel confident of being able to pull it off with so little experience with oil pastels and things like that. So I thought that also for spring and stuff that's coming, I think sunflowers is very fitting as well. But maybe I'll do like a whole separate video of trying to do Starry Night with oil pastels and see how it goes. If I have the energy for it, we'll see. And also for his sunflowers, there's like a specific piece where they look just like very fluffy. So that's what I'm trying to recreate here with like the multiple lines that I'm kind of like doing. Maybe some petal shapes too. Ooh, okay. I'm loving the colors so far. I think that's really cute. And then I'm gonna go in with my brown to do the middles. I hope this is not too dark. Maybe a little bit, but it's fine. I'll do it very lightly. And then I'm gonna go in with like a more like beigey color and kind of blend it out a little teeny tiny bit. Yeah, it's really hard to try and get details because it's so large, but that's okay. We're getting somewhere. That looks like sunflowers, yeah? I'm so not used to using this art supply. It's humbling for sure, but it's interesting so far. I am putting crumbs all over my desk. Oh my goodness. The green, I think we're gonna start off with like that desaturated olive green first, and then we can go in with that darker deep green and try and do like some shadows or something. Okay, so they just, again, just a whole lot of scribbling. Ooh, the green definitely helps bring it together, that's for sure. Ooh, okay. Alright, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. I'm like trying to do the stems just a little bit here and there, just the illusion, because again, art is just an illusion of reality to some extent, obviously. I think we'll go in with the ochre to do the top of the vase. The bottom of the vase will be the gray. The illusion of a textured pot, maybe? Yeah, I think that works. You know, for my first try, it's not half bad, and we'll take it. That is perfectly fine. Okay, and then we're gonna go in again with the ochre for the table, and we're gonna try and make that nice curve. I, don't know how that's gonna go. You know what? That's a nice curve. So far, I've learned a lot about how hard I usually press when it comes with crayons and stuff like that, because I'm used to, like, as a child, you just fist it and just go at it, you go to town with it, which, is normal for children and all. So I still have, like, that habit of, like, wanting to go really hard and get it on, like, super thick. But if we want to mix like multiple colors, you can't do that, because then obviously like the second color is just going to glide on top and not mix with the one at the bottom. So in order to do like a 2-color gradient, you need to do like 2 light washes on top of one another based on like what I learned from that lady's video. So I'm just gonna do like a layer of white, kind of like what I did with the ochre down here, and put blue on top of it and hope for the best. Yeah, I really can't see what I'm doing. And then we're gonna try and go in gently with the blue and see what happens. Ooh, okay. Oh, we can definitely see the yellow peeking through. That's okay, we can try and kind of like mix that together with our fingers. Well, I think so far so good. It's going better than I thought, though to be honest, I really don't know what I was expecting. So now it's just to try and get that background all nicely smudged together. So I guess I'll go in with my finger and again, hope for the best. Well, I'm pretty proud of myself. Does it look perfect? No, not at all. But does it look like, you know, hinting towards Van Gogh sunflowers? I think yes. So now we're gonna take it a bit more easy instead of doing something heavier, and we're just gonna go in and make some couple little sunflowers here, and it's gonna be very cute and very fun. So let's get into it. So we did some super quick sunflowers. I really love like how sketchy it is and like the whole style of it all, so that's pretty cool. Okay, before this like smudges and make it impossible for me to write on this side, I'm going to go in right now. And just because the April looks a little bit empty and sad, I'm gonna go and do some shadows. And then down here, I'm gonna write the artist name. And then obviously these are going to be my habit trackers. I forgot to put a calendar. Well, it's not like I really used it anyways. I have a bigger one on my wall that I use to keep track of everything anyways, and these are just like my mini calendars, but that is really funny. Okay, moving on to the next page. And then we're gonna do a little bit of the same style of just like sunflowers here, but then we're gonna try and do like that curved hatching style that he has. I'm not feeling very confident about it, but again, we're gonna try our best and just see what happens. Okay, and then in terms of the hatching that I saw another tutorial where they just did, you know, just the little dotted lines everywhere. But then they also did like these circles of color. So I'm gonna try that too. Well, even just that is very cute. It looks like the little dotted lines that people do for bees. So maybe I'll just do like a couple of these lines, keep it very loose. I think the most important part is to just really keep the flow of these curved, like, I want to describe them as like wind currents because that's what they remind me of, funnily enough. I think it would definitely help if we had like some colored paper as the background. I think often people who do oil pastels always use like some type of colored paper, which obviously makes sense depending on like what they're doing. I think it's one of these things where like I've been staring at it too long, and when I take a step back and go and look at it again, I'll be like, oh, this wasn't half bad. I'm sure everybody has those moments. Yeah, I think we got the vibe across. Great. You know what? Again, for something that I've never done before and that I didn't even practice at all before jumping right into it, I don't think it's half bad at all. So I'll take it. So yeah, that was my little oil pastel adventure today. This was actually really, really fun and really stress relieving. And again, I haven't done something new like this in a very long time, so it was strangely very refreshing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching me struggle through this whole process, but also learning something new. And if you try it and want to try something new too, I strongly encourage you to try. It was really, really fun, and there are so many things that you can do with oil pastels and a bunch of tutorials online for you to follow and, you know, get inspired by. So if you want to try that, definitely do. I think it's super fun. And I definitely plan to put these to a bit more use in the next coming weeks, hopefully. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. And for all of the support lately. We are like so close to 500. That is like 500 subs. That's absolutely crazy to me. So thank you to everyone who has been here from the start, or anyone who is new that is joining me. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and for hopefully the future as well. But yeah, again, thank you, and I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Bye guys!